Nervous, very, very dreadfully nervous. I have been and am, but mad? No, nonsense. There's no way you could call me mad. I don't remember when the idea first even entered my mind, but once there, it haunted me day and night. I had nothing against the woman, nothing at all. I just think it was her eye. Yes, it was her eye. She had the eye of a vulture, a cold, pale blue eye that made my blood run cold whenever it fell on me. And so, by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the woman and so rid myself of the eye forever. I waited until midnight and then quietly approached the room where she lay sleeping.
Who's that? Please. Who are you? Please. Please go away. Please. Please. Please leave me.
Shut the fuck up in there, do you hear me? On your feet, Usher, and make it quick. Get up and get into your things. You're in for a long spell in shit city. Soon you're gonna wish you'd never been born.
Tolling of the bells, iron bells, what a world of devilish thought. Their melody compels in the silence of the night. We shiver with delight at the melancholy menace of the tone. For every sound that flows from the rust within the throats is a groan. And the people are the people, they that dwell up in the steeple all alone. Neither man nor woman, not alive nor human, they are ghouls, sir.
They found him guilty but insane and sending to me for treatment.
Exactly so, Herr Doctor. If you can't cure him, who the fuck can?
And the tolling of the bells, praise them bells, what a tale of terror the tolling tells in the starlight night. They scream their fright in a clamorous appeal to the mercy of the fire. Mad exchange with the death fire, leaping high, desperate desire, the sinking and swelling anger of the bells in the clamor and clang, roar of the bells.
Even so, it will a challenge be. Tell me, Nurse Schmidt, is his charming wife part of the orgy?
Annabelle Lee. Sure. She's the chick going bananas on the maracas.
You draw me crackers, is maracas a bitch.
But this was actually shot sometime before he popped the question. In actual fact, according to a witness at the trial, it was on this very session at the house of Usher that they first got acquainted.
Crazy woman in rain's hat. Seems quite at home.
It is her home. She haunts the West Wing, I'm told.
A menage a trois already.
Roderick's devoted sister Madeline, number 2 suspect in the murder of sweet Annabelle Lee.
I know it's dangerous by appearances to go by, but to trust her with my very life, no, I would certainly not.
Neither man nor woman, not alone a human, they are ghouls.
Anyway, she's in the clear. On the night of the crime, she had a cast iron alibi. She was staying in Seattle saving seals, leaving her unfortunate brother all tucked up in bed with little wifey. Until he woke up, that is.
Until she vanished without trace.
Until the day of her big comeback 1 month later.
Announced by maniacal laughter, I hear.
Roderick Usher, I arrest you for the murder of your wife, sweet Annabelle Lee.
No! I didn't do it! No! No, I helped her!
When will he be here, this idiot?
They could be delivering him right now, Herr Doctor. Dr. Kalahari will see you shortly.
Kalahari?
The new resident shrink.
You mean I'm gonna get therapy? I thought I was sent here to rot.
Public opinion has it you deserve the chair.
Yeah, and rumour has it that after a week in this place, the chair would seem the far better option.
Under the old regime, perhaps. But Dr. Kalahari is in charge now, and fortunately for you, he is an enlightened man. As you will see the moment you sample his remedial therapy.
Is he as mad as he looks, or just putting on an act? But the good doctor's shock therapy will soon sort him out. And if it doesn't, then I will.
Here's all the fresh data on the Rockstar, Herr Doctor. He's just been processed.
Rockstar?
Yes, Herr Doctor. The one who bashed his wife's brains out, then walled her up along with her pet dog in the music room of his $5 million luxury home in Bel Air. Remember?
Yeah, Robbie Jagger. Robbie Jagger, naturalist.
No.
Puff Laddie it was, yeah.
No, Herr Doctor.
So, recommend me.
Why? Roddy Usher, of course.
The brother and the sister in the haunted house on the video, yeah.
Got it in one, Herr Doctor. The lead singer and the lady in red.
Number 2 suspect in the murder of sweet Annabelle Lee. But tell me, my Leben, what would her motive be?
Search me, Doc. Jealousy, I guess. I think you should take a gander at this. The very last pop video they did together, just before the tragedy. It's called Regia.
Ligeia! Poe's horrific poem of transcendental transmutation, I presume, my ducky.
Precisely so, Herr Doctor. Precisely.
Put your ear to my lips, for the dark is at hand. Death strikes at my heart, though it's firm. It's a tragic old song whose title is Man, and its hero, the conquering worm. Your new bride Tremaine fears your moods and your fights. It's in opium you look for charms. She can't know what we know of Turkish delights. You tasted in Ligeia's arms.
Starts to crack as my carol boat stops. She sees phantoms in curtains move madly, and the goblet is real with its blood red drops, and the Lady Tremaine swallows gladly. From the corpse of Tremaine comes a groan like a ghost. Can it be she's ice cold but not dead? She sighs and grows warm, but what shocks me the most, she's turned into my true love instead.
Once more, life imitates the art. Is that your considered opinion, Nurse Schmidt?
That's my hunch, Herr Doctor. But fuck it. At the time of the crime, that bitch Madeline was shacked up in Seattle.
Cross-examined they should be. Usher them in. Schnell, schnell!
I think I may have confused you, Herr Doctor. Roderick Usher is here, alone.
But it was the sister I most wanted to see.
Well, maybe she'll come visit. You can see her then.
Nein. We invite him to the party, yeah?
But it's staff and patients only, Herr Doctor.
What is it?
It's nothing for you to worry about, Herr Doctor.
Very good. And maybe we could prevail upon Herr Usher to sing for us.
I'll see what I can do, Herr Doctor.
Und that is nicht ein Request, but an order. No shit.
Jawohl, Herr Doctor.
Yeah, okay, I'll go to your party. But there's no way I'm gonna sing.
You will sing. Will you be a good boy and sing for your supper?
The fuck I will! Help me, someone! There's a crazy woman in here trying to castrate me! But it's not working! Sorry, sister, but you just don't turn me on!
Come clean, Buster. You just can't cut the mustard, can you? Admit it.
Stop her, someone! For God's sake! Stop her!
When you were on sedation now, I administered a hefty 250 milligram shot of Viagra.
You're kidding!
You're gonna have a schlong the size of a stallion's. And it's due to kick in right about now.
No! No! No!
Yes, yes, yes!
Okay! Okay! I'll sing! I'll sing! Just turn this bloody thing off! Now!
Promise?
Promise! Promise! Yes, yes, I promise!
You're a liar, Roddy. A convicted liar. It's common knowledge.
I will sing! Believe me! I swear on my mother's grave!
Your mother doesn't have a grave. She was cremated.
I will sing! Believe me! Ah!
Nice and salubrious there.
It was many and many a year ago in this kingdom by the sea that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. Annabel Lee. Annabel Lee. I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love. I and my Annabel Lee. With a love the winged angels of heaven, they coveted her and me. Annabel Lee. Annabel Lee.
And I say sentiments there?
It hit the charts on the day of their marriage.
Nice wedding present. I wonder what she gave him.
Oh, she gave him a black dog.
Wish he was careless enough to roll up with her corpse when he disposed of the body. And yet he doesn't look like a killer.
Who does, Herr Doctor? Who does?
That was a mercy killing.
The angels not so happy in heaven went envying her and me. And yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that a wind came out of a cloud of light, chilling and killing my Annabelle Lee. Annabelle Lee. Annabelle Lee. Annabelle Lee.
Schnell! Schnell! He's about to collapse!
Look, I'm sorry, Doc. I don't know what came over me. I guess that was just like delayed shock or something. I mean, you don't really think that
I think nothing. I'm off duty. Relax. Have fun. Plenty of time for all that. Tomorrow! Take your cue from Nurse Schmidt. Enjoy yourself. Ask her for her hands. What a wunderbar smile she has. Note, too, the eyes of deep blue. Extraordinarily large and lustrous. The bust is unquestionably the finest you ever saw. The arms are also admirably modelled. And as for the lower limbs, they are no less superb. You can take my word for it.
But we're barely acquainted.
9! Of course not. About Nurse ABC Schmidt, you know nothing. I was forgetting. She's a fine, upstanding Fräulein, and no mistake. Showed her spunk in Sierra Leone in some great acts of bravery. And I might add, she's a great piece of ass!
Assisi! St. Francis of Assisi! Crazy, they said. Crazy! Crazy, they said, simply because he preached to the birds. And nowadays, scientists serenade killer sharks and talk to the trees, and nobody questions their sanity. No, it's perfectly cool if it's in the name of science and not sanctity. Oh, dreadful business about Nurse ABC Smith and the West Side Boys, wasn't it? Stop treading on my feet!
What was that about Nurse Smith and the West Side Boys?
Oh, you haven't heard? Oh! Shall I use details or exercise discretion? Oh, bless my soul, that woman has guts. And it's rumored that after all she suffered at the hands of the West Side Boys, she's still a great piece of ass. Astrology. Are you interested in astrology? Astrology, the seat of all future knowledge.
What constellation were you born under?
The only heavenly body he's interested in is right over there.
Nurse ABC Smith? Surely not. She's a Virgo.
Tell that to the West Side Boys.
Ah, but that was her destiny. Lucky number 13, favorite color purple. She's a martyr, a saint almost. And yet, according to local gossip, she's still a great piece of ass!
Asylum? Asylum? That word is never mentioned in this crank house. That word is here taboo. Schmidt, take the crazy bird away for treat. Your special brand of treat.
Right away, Herr Doctor. Come along. Back to your cage, Raven.
He's Raven mad! Get into bed.
Where are you going?
I won't be long. Just off to the bathroom.
What's with all this gibberish, Genetica fowl?
The spirits oft-times speak in riddles, Herr Doctor.
Yeah, when the medium's getting pissed on spirits herself, yeah?
Not at all, Herr Doctor. The spirits are simply fearful that their sacred knowledge might fall into evil hands.
What are you staring at? It was a mercy killing.
Oh, and much to his credit, I understand the good doctor was merciful on more than one occasion.
I can well believe it. Bless him.
Amen to that.
This seance is a lot of old cobblers. Your efforts to raise the dear departed spirit of Mrs. Annabel Lee Usher is a failure. It is kaput, finito, terminated. I think it is time for you to be escorted back to your respective padded cells. Igor?
Oh, please, Herr Doctor, give us one more chance. We can do it. We can do it.
How? How you can do it?
By the internet. Isis and Osiris.
.com.
But we no computer have.
But the ancient Egyptians did.
You're even clankier than I thought. Where?
Up in the sky.
Deep in the stars.
Gods in himmel.
Exactly.
Okay, so move it along. I'm dying to go to the bathroom.
Oh, ancient gods of Egypt, let me enter into the spirit of Isis, your most holy of queens.
That she may ask her twin brother Osiris to point the finger at the guilty killer of sweet Annabel Lee Usher.
Make it quick. I'm bursting.
In the name of Isis, I call forth the Holy Spirit of my beloved brother, Osiris.
Mummy's channeling. Oh, I love it when she does that.
By the light of Newt's starry body, dig into the rock of Jeb, eviscerate the fruit of the sea, and cast the skin to the wind.
Osiris, I'm not entirely sure we understand the message. Would you mind repeating it?
Fuck off.
He said something about thrusting.
It's in the fish! Osiris' rod of power!
It's the missing piece of Osiris. He was cut into 14 pieces by his evil brother, you may remember.
I remember nothing.
It will lead us to Annabel Lee's murderer!
What? The Fishville?
9 de Cockville, Will.
I am unworthy to touch the noble Thalys.
I also am unworthy, but I will force myself. phallus never lies.
The phallus needs a twinkle.
Capricorn. It's pointing to Capricorn. Ruler of Saturn, a deathly weight. Crushed by stones and bones. The answer's in the bones.
We can't dig up the bones.
And why not?
If we dig up the bones, her soul will wander restlessly for eons through the realms of hail. Surely just one teensy-weensy bone wouldn't matter, would it?
How about the teeth? I could always use another pair of teeth for my vast collection of teeth.
After all, who needs teeth in the afterlife? Annabelle's teeth are a witness. If teeth could talk, hers would yabber. Blabber.
Igor, go to the Bel Air graveyard and bring me the teeth of this dead and buried Usher person. Schnell, Achtung, go, go, go!
Sorry I took so long in there, but I had to get ready for you. What have we here? Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, you're gonna like this. Ooh, give it to me. Just my size. Like they said, I'm a great piece of ass.
Come in, sit down. I'm prepared to be fascinated. Just arrived is this edited tape of my experiment on Eris Valdemar. About 8 months ago, it occurred to me that in all the experiments in hypnosis, there had been one remarkable exception. Nobody had ever been hypnotized in the act of dying. If such an achievement were possible, death might be arrested indefinitely. Shostakovich could still be composing symphonies and Shakespeare still writing sonnets. The prospect is of the most profound importance to the future of humanity. I communicated my enthusiasm to a number of my patients and found a willing volunteer in Ernest Valdemar, who realized, poor man, that his case was totally incurable.
Valdemar, I'd like you to state purely for the record that you're entirely willing to participate in this experiment in your present condition. Yeah?
Yes, I wish to participate. I wish to be hypnotized. I fear you have waited too long.
Valdemar, you are not going to die. You are going to sleep. Death shall have no dominion over you. You will sleep. 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 If you are conscious, Valdemar, give a sign to me that you can hear my voice speaking.
The patient seems to be in a deep hypnotic trance.
I detect a slight vibration in the vocal cords. I suggest we apply the Amplivox.
Look, if this is supposed to soften me up for a session of hypnosis, Doc, it's just not working.
Tell me, Roddy, have you ever been hypnotized?
No, never.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dead sure. Well, actually my dentist tried it on me once.
And?
He just overslept the next 2 appointments.
Then I think hypnosis we can skip. I have no desire whatsoever to metamorphose into Rip Van Winkle yet. Now you watch this. Fascinating it should be. Stop banking!
The pulse is imperceptible, Doctor, though the patient is breathing very faintly.
If you would just care to increase the amplification level, Dr. Wells, thank you.
Got it, Doc. Increasing amplification levels.
And Valdemar, are you asleep? I think you're sleeping like a baby. Are you sleeping, Valdemar? Are you sleeping, Valdemar?
Yes, asleep. Let me die so.
I think that moment is upon us.
Hallelujah.
I have been sleeping. Now I am dead.
Your condition belies that statement, Valdemar. Your tongue still vibrates. Speak to us. Speak to us.
Pulse arrested, Doctor. Life must be extinct.
Thank you, Dr. Glynn, but I'm of a contrary opinion. Your diagnosis, Dr. Wells?
In my experience, I must say I have never seen such a case. Although the patient has all the characteristics of a corpse, he still shows signs of life.
That's right.
I suggest
That's right.
Dr. Kalahari applies hypnosis once more and terminates the struggle raging in the tormented body of the subject.
To awaken the subject from his hypnotic state at this moment would be merely to ensure instant death. I suggest the patient be kept under close observation until further notice. Dismiss.
You're
How
wrong
old,
here,
Doctor?
Assholes.
God, and how long ago was that?
About 7 months.
How is he now?
See for yourself. He's under constant observation through the modern miracle of closed-circuit TV.
For God's sake, end this hell! End this hell! End it!
You're mad! Mad! Mad!
Mad? I'm mad? Mad, you say? You're a fine one to talk!
Time for your injection here, Doctor. Sweet dreams. A word of advice. If you want to come out of this place alive, never question the doctor's sanity.
Look, you just take a look at that picture in that monitor and say that again.
I think you need to cool off.
Look, I'm sorry, I just lost it. I mean, it's just frightening. I mean, I got the impression from those other doctors that they had some sort of reservations about tampering with life. I mean, it's just not...
It's not something you would want to be reminded of, I would imagine. Death.
Look, I did not kill my wife.
Have you any idea who did?
God knows. I mean, honestly, it could have been just about anybody. There were people in and out of that house all day long. I mean, session men, backing singers, recording engineers, not to mention the media. I mean, you name it.
Madeline, was she there?
Well, yeah, of course she was there. She lives there, you know. We are brother and sister, remember?
But she wasn't there at the time of the tragedy.
Yeah, right. Now you're trying to say we're in it together.
Well, you are very close.
A fleeting solitude is ours.
A fleeting solitude is ours.
We walk among the garden flowers.
We walk among the garden flowers.
Eternity, not ours.
We need eternity, not ours.
That sets return.
The sun that sets returns.
Fire in the rose still burns.
The 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 flower grows. The flower still grows in the hidden wood. Our will to love enchants our blood. Our will to love enchants our blood. Your bloom and mine, your bloom and mine entwine to grow one flower. One heart, one mind, to grow one flower, one heart, one mind.
As a writer of love songs, you must be well aware of the dangers of falling into cliches, I would imagine.
What, like Moon and June, heaven above, head over heels in love?
Let's face the music.
And dance! I'm all for you.
Body and soul. Two's company.
Three's a crowd. All's fair.
In love and war. Who do you love the most? Your wife or your sister?
Right, walk right into that one, eh, nurse?
Now you're gonna tell me Madeleine doesn't have a jealous bone in her body.
Yeah, and what's more, she's got a cast iron alibi.
Cast iron is easily shattered, my friend. But what about you?
Well, if you must know, I was lying in bed in a drunken stupor. Besides, I've got no motive. We were happily married, remember?
No, I don't remember. You never told me. And as to motive, does somebody steeped in the sick world of Edgar Allan Poe need a motive?
Look, what has Poe got on this place?
Come on, it's time for your therapy.
But the night is young.
And you are so beautiful.
So, to sum up, my dear child, it appears that you were abused by your father from a very early age, and that your memory of him is of a short, stocky man mit ein Beard und, this is of the utmost significance, ein großer Penis. Or as you British so aptly put it in the vernacular, ein bloody big chopper. Is that not correct? Tell me, and take your time about it. Is this the sort of image you have in mind? Just as I thought, my analysis correct. You are suffering from a condition known as the Snow White syndrome.
This is Choppy, the 8th dwarf.
You are not the innocent fairy tales goody two-shoes of mythology, but Beulah, the Black Bomber von Birmingham. You are the most feared femme fatale wrestler in the world. Admit it. Live with it, my child. It is time to drop the mask forever. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Drop the mask.
Hey, Doc, thanks. I feel like a new woman.
On the contrary, my kleiner Mädchen, you are your old self. Reborn.
And it's wonderful.
Excuse me, sir. I seem to be lost. I'm a birthday present for Roderick Usher from his big sister, Madeline.
I ain't hooker yet. You want the tradesman's entrance round the back.
Thanks, Doc. And say, if you fancy a quick blowjob while I'm here. It's on the house.
Dankeschön, mein Leben, Dankeschön. But tell me, why is your lipstick all smudged? Have you been a naughty girl, perhaps?
You guessed it, Doc. How do you think I bribed my way past the gods?
And I thought they were all gay.
Don't you worry about a thing, Doc.
But your lipstick!
That's all right, Doc. I can repair the damage. I'd do anything for Roddy on his birthday.
Like giving him a dainty manicure, perhaps?
All part of the service, Doc.
Try pulling the other one, my Leben. It has bells on it. This is nothing but a cheap trick.
Oh, cheap trick she may be, Herr Doctor, but she's AKA Mask Mary, the mighty marvel of Manhattan.
Seconds out of the ring, time! This will be very good therapy for the patients. You must both stay on as instructors. Permanently. I think I may even take it up myself.
No way I'm gonna end up in here a long time, honey. How about you? Not on your nelly, sister. Even if you come in here saying no way you're gonna get out of here anyway but crazy. Let's go!
Where are you going?
Come back, you cows!
simply mad! Ah! Where you going? Where you going? I'll miss you!
Bye, dog!
And if it's all right with you, I take a rain check on the blowjob, yeah?
Oh, anytime.
Dankeschön. And good luck, ladies. So much for the wrestling. In future, I think I take up the fencing. Take up the fencing. Take up the fencing so they can't escape. That's a good one. Good one. Dummkopf. All right, so I forgot to give you a forenamen. But is that a reason to dig up every usher in the graveyard? You know perfectly well it's only Annabelle Lee Usher we are interested in this case, not all the ancestors. What am I to do? It's many, many years since I've seen a collection of this magnitude. And not one gold molar among them. To do a DNA test on this lot would take a lifetime. So I think we can eliminate this pair. I don't think she was a vampire. So, Igor, although it pains me greatly, fate must be punished. Fetch me the whip. What could she have meant, Igor? And why imitate a monkey unless there was the teeth of a monkey? But who ever heard of a monkey getting a Christian burial? You didn't listen to a monkey, did you, Igor? So, Igor, what does this word morgue signify? I'm thinking it must be a clue. But what is the connection with this Annabelle Lee? Igor! For your manners! Desist! You're adding insult to injury. Why are you being so rude? You're being very rude. Igor, what's come over you? Why are you being so rude? I said rude. I mean rude. Rude. Eureka! Eureka! Rue morgue. Murders in the Rue morgue. Poe's masterpiece of the macabre. And tell me, Igor, who it was committed all these gruesome murders in the Rue morgue? Yeah, Igor, we got it. It was Ein Gorilla. Ein Gorilla killed sweet Annabelle Lee. Ein Gorilla. Ein Gorilla? That's crazy. Whoever...
Dr. Kalahari, Ward 7.
Valdemar, you wait. I return. Now, Schmidt, is this your idea of therapy, woman? Pull yourself together. Valdemar needs help. We need help. I need help in the surgery. Get up! Get up! Get up! Nine! 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 You shall not die! You shall not die!
Got him.
Himmel! Scram! Dini! They're after us! Vamos!
Who's after us? Have all the loonies got out?
But still, all the doctors and the keepers have.
You locked up the doctors? Are you crazy?
Always the same question. You have a one-track mind, my paranoid friend.
Some unenlightened members of staff objected to Dr. Kalahari's revolutionary methods. For their own good, they had to be put under restraint.
And in the vernacular, a dose of their own medicine I gave them. Yeah.
Maybe I should try some of their medicine then. Yours didn't work.
The doctors of the old school will be here soon. Roddy, unless you wish to spend the rest of your life here in hell, I suggest you put yourself in our hands.
Pronto!
Now, are we going to wait for Dr. Kalahari?
Dr. Kalahari can take care of himself. It's you I'm worried about.
I'm not going one step further so you can tell me what this is all about.
Freedom! Satisfied? Stay there. Take your clothes off and get inside.
Why?
Any more attitude out of you and you're on your own. When you're inside the bag, slide up here and I'll give you a shot.
Of what?
A little something to make you look as dead as Walt Disney.
Look, just the thought of being buried alive has always completely freaked me out.
Tough on the lungs, I'm told.
Are you sure nothing can go wrong with us?
Look, the only way you're gonna get out of here alive is feet first with a death certificate. Trust me.
But won't they just lock you up?
You don't think I'm crazy too, do you? Dr. Kalahari held me here under duress. Anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Earlier on up in my room, that wasn't just some sort of fucked up joke, was it?
Not exactly. I've been wanting to try my new equipment out for months.
Hello? Is anybody there? Can anybody hear me? Oh God, I can't move. Why can't I move? So wet. Oh God, I'm in a coffin. I'm in a coffin. No! 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 Oh God! Oh God! No! I've been buried alive! Ah! No! 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 Ah! 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 No! scared to death in there. What are you doing here?
I walked with a zombie.
What?
Actually, we gave him all the slip, except for poor No Smell.
Well, how did I get here?
Don't ask.
Where on earth are we?
You tell me.
Look, just stop playing games. I know where we are. That's the back entrance of the Usher residence, isn't it?
And naturally, we tried the house first, but someone had unkindly taken in the welcome mat.
Yeah, meaning?
All was locked and barred, and there was a big for sale sign nailed firmly to the front door.
Okay, well, so where's Madeline?
I think we're about to find out. Hello? Yes. Herr Doctor, yes. You found her good. Oh, yes. Yes, he's fine. Resurrection kicked in a few minutes ago. I don't know. I'll ask. Do you happen to know the location of the Four Seasons?
What the fuck is she doing there?
Yes, Herr Doctor, he knows.
Look, just let me speak to her.
Yes, we'll be right along.
God, are you deaf?
He hung up on me. Now, you get this on and lead the way.
What's happening? Why is she lying there? What's going on?
According to the gentle creature who brought us here, the news of your death, as reported by the media, was too much for her to bear. And like the fair Juliet before her, she perished by her own hand.
To whom it may concern, I, Madeline Usher, being of sound mind, do fully confess to the murder of Annabelle Lee Usher. Now that Roddy has left this world, life for me is meaningless. So of my own free will, I have decided to undertake the journey to the other side in order to embrace my darling once again for all eternity.
No! No! Madeline, no! Don't leave me! Not now! You can't! You can't!
Nothing can trouble her now. She is at rest. Rest eternal.
Without you, my life is just over. Let me die. Let me die!
Your wish is my command.
Don't worry. It was a mercy killing.
In death, they are once more reunited. What you want? Their very own haunted house of Usher Playhouse. I wonder what macabre games they got up to in here.
I'd bet on Ghostman's knock.
And I'd settle for Spooky mummies and daddies.
Ah, so that's why you brought us here. To show us a video. This seat is already taken, my friend.
I hope it is appropriate to the occasion.
Like a snuff movie, you mean? The motives for my decision to do away with Annabel Lee are of concern to no one but myself. My purpose in making this evidence known is to exonerate my beloved brother of a crime of which, consciously at any rate, he is not guilty. I will let the following speak for itself.
Gory and I had been friends since the day I rescued him from a traveling circus and the hands of a sadistic trainer when he was little more than a baby. Since that day, he has been one of the family, but inclined at times to revert to the ways of the jungle, which behavior had to be discouraged. So at an early age, we had a remote control device implanted into his brain, with the result that I had him under my command at all times, ever willing to do my bidding. The end of Annabel Lee Usher.
There! My diagnosis was correct. It was the creature who committed the crime, all right. But it was Sister Magdalene, crazy with jealousy, who guilty of the murder was.
Yes. And if the creature had not accidentally walled up her little black dog along with the corpse, she might have got away with it.
Yeah! And it was the yapping of the hound that raised the alarm.
So what? I mean, so what do we do now?
We bury the dead.
Mama.
I feel the strong presence of spirits in the air.
Yeah, from your breath, Gnädige Frau.
And the spirits are far from infantile.
So what are you waiting for? Investigate. Schnell, schnell. are you waiting for?
For him to have a cigarette? Here, Doctor.
This is no time for politesse, Mummy. Achtung!
Ja, Rotting! Look here! Look here! Look here!
What is it? Well, what are you waiting for, gnädige Frau?
I am waiting for my subconscious to conjure up a spell to dispel the evil manifestation that lurks behind that door.
Just use your psychic powers of exorcism, woman.
Well, I have to confess, though with a certain degree of pride, that my experience in exorcising fornicating phantoms is extremely limited, Herr Doctor. But if you insist, I will endeavour. Courage, mon brave.
Achtung, girl!
Focus, focus, spirits defocus.
Never let it be said that Dr. Kalahari was cowed by a couple of copulating corpses. See yourselves as you really devils! Very interesting case. The departed spirits of the adults have manifested themselves into the carefree days of childhood. Kinder, where are you? I have some candy. I wonder what the effect of pure spirit has on H2O.
I guess you ain't ever going to find out, Kalahari. Because you're coming back along with me where you rightfully belong. And believe you me, this time you're coming back for good.
Ha! First you have to catch me!
Come on, let's get him. He's over here.
Get him! Well, I guess we've seen the last of that lot, thank God. And that was a great idea, nailing a full cell sign to the front door, Gory. You done good, Gory. We should be able to move back in tomorrow. If they're all gone by then. Don't worry, they will be. It's going to be a little bit lonely without Mum and Dad in that big place. But we've got each other, sis. That's all that really matters. Yeah, and you, Gory. We love you, Gory. And don't forget, we've always got something to remember them by. Please play it again, Gory. I'll look after you, sis.
Put your ear to my lips, for the dark is at hand. Death strikes at my heart, though it's firm.
The house of Usher, built as it was on unsafe foundations, could not withstand the earthquake force of 7.9 on the Richter scale, which I am told is a regular feature of life in Los Angeles. Have you got that?
Got that, Herr Doctor?
Thus ended the strange case of Roderick Usher, his reason finally collapsing like his house, undermined by the destructive love of his unstable sister Madeline. And to sum up,
How's he been this afternoon?
Not giving any trouble.
No, not at all. He's been working on his memoirs.
He's late for his shock treatment.
And to sum up,
How the memoirs coming along, Doc?
and to sum up, and to... Herr Doctor, to you, scumbag! Mind your own flaming business!
I'd love to have a look at them sometime.
You would?
When you're ready. No rush. It is time, though, for your orgy.
Goodness me, how time flies when you're so happy in your work.
Everything okay, Doc?
You betcha. And now it's time for your treatment.
Take me over the mountain, yeah, and take me over the sea. And honey, I can feel your hypnotizing me. You are hypnotizing me. You are hypnotizing me. And you draw me in with a light from your hands. You are hypnotizing me. Hypnotizing me.